all the leader programs and what the great work that they do. But a Taoiseach this morning and couldn't really give a straight answer about where the lead. He couldn't about where not only the CAP budget, I suppose, and where the CAP funding is going to be spent, but leader projects, the local development companies are particularly vulnerable. I suppose you know yourself the amazing work they do on their own about addressing poverty, economic development and social inclusion. It's very hard for them to plan if they know that if the money isn't going to be ring-fenced. Even if it's not within the CAP budget, if they're going to be ring-fenced. Also the SICAP budget as well, and for new communities, the new arrivals portion of the SICAP budget, is that going to remain in place, or when is the money going to be given to SICAP, I suppose? Can they be sure of a date? But there is real concerns that there is a move towards, I suppose, military spending, and that not just leader companies. Minister, you know yourself this, it's not, and I mean Sligo Leader and Leitrim Leader provides such an amazing opportunity. We know this across the country, but it's in general, there is a worry that the CAP budget is going to be decreased and it's going to go more to militarisation.
I think the point you make, Senator Cosgrave, in the context of the spending on military alliances and defence has happened across Europe, and that's something that we can't close our eyes to. And in particular in the eastern flank, we're, as the Taoiseach said in the Dáil yesterday, we're a peripheral nation here, a bit ajar from what's happening with Russia.
We should use our EU presidency now to. The Northwest has been downgraded to a lagging region within the EU. And that's, I suppose, it's areas like that we know that the employment opportunities, building sustainable communities, promoting, I suppose, a green, ethical farming, all those things come under the CAP budget and come on and has to be ensured that we have this commitment. We joined the EU in 1973. It wasn't a military operation that we joined. We joined so that we'd be better for all the people living on the island. And that has to be taken into account, I suppose, when you're looking at areas like the Northwest that had been downgraded with the EU status to a lagging region. And that's what the case I think that we need to be arguing during our EU presidency.